understand. Oh, just a minute. Hold on, I gotta do a thingy. I'm not talking to you, Mom, by the way. Is it out? Her Granny Foot's little flap is supposed to cover her trachea when she eats food. Does not always cooperate. I'm eating buffalo chicken strips before I start on my self-love things. Look at that. Look how big that is. Crazy. I need a ring light. That should be getting on her. You all right, Mom? Did you go back to eating your Cheerios? Okay. Like a ring light would light me up better, but I can't fucking stand it. Maybe. Just chill, Dexter. Every time I went to set up a PO box, it has been an epic failure. So I'm actually going to have to go drive down to the UPS store. Dexter, what are you doing? Egregores on my TikTok. Hold on, I got FedEx. Shut the hell up. Migraine, gas pills, and this is a homeopathic migraine remedy. I was gonna say this is no. Hey Darth. Studying is more important than watching me eat until I get around to making a spell. No, it's not. Oh, no problem. Sometimes they need to be shut up, you know. Okay. Lights in my face. All right, I need to know how to put my camera on so I can do this a different way. Dexter, I think your horns are stuck in the snow, buddy. Let me check on them real quick. I'm checking. It's still stuck in the snow. It's still stuck in the snow. Sorry. No new clothes and no horns. Not yet. What?
Can I ask you something here? It's only important. What all are you giving Bob? Okay. Are you giving Bob Naperson and Advil?
Depends on the day, Mom.
Can't give those two together.
They've given it to you together. You've taken it together.
In the hospital, they told me never take that together.
I mean, I don't give them together, but you've taken it together.
Okay, I'm just telling you. Out of concern.
They also tell you can only take X amount of milligrams of stuff, but then they give you 80 times that in the hospital.
Yeah. True. I was just saying it out of concern for you.
He got
hybrid fancy ass dog.
He got sick from that. Chew. And he ain't been right. I guess he won't be right until he gets out of his system, I guess.
Is that what that is?
I told you that last night.
I know that, but I was just thinking that he should be better by now.
Well, he's not.
Just these things we find out after the fact.
It's all fucked up guts. All right. So we need to start 2, 4, 6. I got 8 candles, 8 of these. I need to start this. Okay. Move this over. It packs the tobacco down so the cigarette doesn't break. I think I got my. Yeah. Spanish moss, tobacco, pine. I don't have pine in here. I gotta go outside and get it. Oregano, nettle, musk, thistle, geranium, frankincense, coffee, catnip, I gotta go outside and get pine stuff. I'm mad now. It's raining and nasty. We're about to go on a field trip. Okay. It's raining and gross, but we're going on a field trip. I don't have any pine inside. Y'all want to go on a field trip? Want to go outside? Want to go outside? Okay, stay here then. I don't care. All right, let me sit y'all here. Whoa. We're going on a field trip. If my Wi-Fi cuts out, my regular stuff will cut back in. So just hang on. Come on. No, we're going back here. No, nope. Let's go. cover my pine. Oh, there's the pine. Move! What in the fuck? Okay. Let's see if I can change my... Okay, here we go. Gotta go get some. The cedar's low, but the pine... I don't see any low pine. It fell. Y'all better get over here right now. Bats, get over here. Anybody playing games with you? Get over here now. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Okay. Sorry. I don't know if anybody was able to stay in there. Sorry, guys. I think you went out right when I was showing you what cleavers was. Okay, but I got the pine. Okay. My cat says hi. Hello, kitty. Hey, Sam. All right. I'm trying to hook y'all back up. Hold on. Whoa, shit. Why am I so close? I don't remember focusing. I don't know how to focus out. Help. How do I focus out? I'm so close. Why am I so close? How do I get out? Let me out. Why am I so close? How do I fucking undo this? How do I undo this on YouTube? I don't know. Help. I mean, I did, but why is it like I don't Is there a scroll thing on the screen? No, because oh wait, I'm back to normal. Okay. Crisis averted. I don't know. Okay. So I was able to find green pine. Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened, but yeah. Okay. All right. Let me get my fancy, super fancy schmancy mixing bowl. Yeah, I gotta put those. Super fancy schmancy mixing bowl. Are you making tea, Mama? Yeah. We are making my long-awaited self-love spell because people be using the wrong-ass ingredients and then wondering why their shit don't work. Mainly, you do not use love ingredients for self-love spells. Let me say that again. You do not use love ingredients in self-love spells. That's why they don't work. So, when you're doing self-love spells, you need ingredients for this type of thing. Mental clarification, obstacle removers, self-esteem herbs, self-confidence herbs, overcoming shyness herbs. You don't use love ingredients in self-love spells. That's why they don't work. You have to have things that allow you to move forward and give you the ability to love yourself. Doing a self-love spells with the love ingredients, it's not going to work. If we do that, we would just be like, poof, love yourself, and everything would be fine. You'd be like, I'm fine that I'm shy and have no confidence. So I am going to be going through the ingredients I'm using and why. All right. So pine has many, just like most herbs have several different properties. But one of the reason I'm using pine in this one is for new beginnings and clean breaks. Okay, so that's the reason I'm going to be using pine in this particular spell. I'm gonna add that in. And anytime I have leftovers, these go in my, my ashtray where I burn everything. I use it because this is a positive spell. Now, if I could only find out where the fuck that was, we'd be doing good. Can y'all hear me okay, by the way? I don't know why it says Pamela Hoffer message retracted. There are no stupid questions, so if you think it's stupid, it's only stupid if you don't ask it. Even if I'm a smartass, it's still not a stupid question. All right, so the next thing I'm going to use is oregano for joy and strength, okay? I mean, Shadow Works helps with it. This is just something to help you along. So oregano I'm going to use for joy and strength. And I have to find, hold on. You can do whatever. You don't have to be quiet. Yeah. That's right, I don't have fancy oregano. This is oregano from the Dollar General. No, Aldi. All right. Mom's cracking ice. Let's see. So the next thing I'm going to use, and y'all can write this down, it's not a secret. Okay, the next thing I'm going to use is nettle. And nettle does a lot of things, but for this time, I'm using it for dispelling darkness and fear and strengthening your own will, okay? Oh, shit.
So a crazy Christian once stopped annoying me, and so one of the witches said, "Me on my way to hell," with a ring emoji and fire. And the Christian put "my way to heaven" with light and the running emoji. And I said, you on your way to harass people with a running emoji and a gas emoji.
What was that, Kitty? Nettle.
Why are you wet?
We were outside. We went on a field trip to get pine.
Oh, is that what I'm smelling?
Yeah.
Mom.
So I've ran out of the nettle that I gather in the spring. So I'm using nettle powder. I ran out. I use nettle. Nettle has so many good properties when you're doing spells that help others. So that's why I'm using the powder. It's always good to have on hand for those winter spells when you run out of your shit. Mom, can you turn that back on, please? Thank you. Okay. And by the way, when it comes to adding amounts, it's completely up to you. When you're adding it and your gut tells you that's enough, then that's enough. Nettle is a very cute little plant that pops up in the spring. It's one of the first ones that pop up, and it's got little purple flowers, and it has a million uses, but I used to mow around it because it's one of the first food sources for honeybees. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the next one I'm using is milk thistle. It has a lot of different things, but I'm using it for aid in decision making. I'm going to use that, and then frankincense is for what am I using it for this time? Self-will and self-control. Okay, so I'm going to go get that. You want to smell my ingredients? There you go. And hold on, there's one that I wanted more people in here before. Okay. So Spanish moss, you'll hear it used a lot in curses, but Spanish moss is positive benefits is excellent in opening blockages, clearing your path. So if something's holding you back, I'm going to use Spanish moss. And usually Spanish moss is a kind of a gray color, but this one was used with a eco-friendly dye of spirulina algae. So since it's not a synthetic dye, I was like, well, I'm not wasting it and throwing it away because it's a natural dye. And I haven't found any negative things that come from using spirulina algae. But usually it's a grayish. Yeah, it's most often used in curses, but it actually does have some positive traits. Okay. The next thing that I wanted to make sure people were here is, oh shit, such a small container. Hold on. Okay, so while I'm trying to get this out of the container. All right, so hold on. Okay. So this is organic leaf tobacco. Has many qualities, but what I'm using it for today is confidence. Okay. Only got a little itty bitty bit because shit's expensive. And oregano, nettle. Okay, that's the liquid. Milk thistle, geranium, frankincense. Okay. The next one is something that y'all probably never thought of as okay, you smoke. It is. If you smoke tobacco in a spiritual ceremony, it's absolutely a native practice. 100%. And not just natives. There's several different indigenous tribes across the world that use it in that regard. And also, some of the ATR practices use it as an offering. So in no way would I ever smoke it in a ceremony or use it as an offering. It's kind of like, what's another thing? Kind of like, okay, the way we do cord cutting spells is different from the way ATR practices do cord cutting spells. So you would, oh, and by the way, another thing is that this tobacco, I buy it from the Catawba Nation. That's where I am, where I'm at. That's also where I get white sage. You'll see white sage in some of my recipes, and it always has a disclaimer beside it, where I buy from the Catawba Nation, just right up the street. But I would never use tobacco to smoke in a ceremony. I would never cleanse anything with tobacco smoke because that's a native practice. And I would never use tobacco as an offering because that's the ATR practice. Did that clarify it? No, we can use it. Technically, look, it's like this. In your own house, you can use what you want. And if you upset the wrong ancestors, that's on you, okay? But when you see me use white sage, tobacco, and there's something else that I use that is from ATR practice. Anyway, those two I purchased from the Catawba Nation. And I can't think of the one that I use from ATR practices. I will, but it was purchased from an ATR practitioner. But did that clarify it? So you're making me. Oh no, I'm making this for my store. It's a self-love. These candlesticks are actually bottles. So the ingredients are going to go in here. And it comes with instructions. And then it's going to come with one of these candles. These are my happy candles. They're the ones when you light them, it melts several different colors. And it's going to come together with instructions because my spells, almost all my spells are participatory because in my opinion, they're more effective than if you just buy a sealed bottle. My protection spells are sealed because I actually put either my hair or some of my skin in it. So that's the only spell you'll see from me that is sealed. All the rest of them are participatory because then it's made for you. So it makes a big difference if you just do that little part. Like in this one, you're going to take the ingredients out and you're going to put oil on your own candle and roll it in there before you light it. And just that small act makes a huge difference in the efficacy of when you're selling spell work to other people. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not bashing other practitioners that sell sealed jars, okay? I'm saying this is how my stuff works. When I sell something, I want it to be as effective as possible. And the way, in my experience, the most effective way is to be participatory with the person who getting the spell. And now I'm going to bring over an ingredient that you probably don't think would be an ingredient, but it actually has a lot of spells. I thought about doing a post on it. Yes, and I will. Hold. Okay. So what I'm fixing to show y'all is an ingredient. I use it in all my sleep work because it's used to dispel nightmares. It's very good at that. But it provides grounding, peace of mind, and is great at removing internal mental blockages. You ready? Ready? It's coffee. People overlook coffee. The coffee bean, ground or any other way, is a very, very powerful ingredient that is forgotten. It is perfect for this type of spell. And if you do any sleep spells, you want to remember coffee. It's an excellent dispeller from nightmares. People rip on coffee. I am going to make a post on it though, because people don't even know. It doesn't matter what kind of coffee it is at all. And people, they forget about things that are in front of their face, but coffee is very, very good. Chocolate, cocoa, actual cocoa, is also a really, really good ingredient. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need, you can use the dry version of this or the oil version of this. I will be using the oil version of geranium. You can use dry geranium. You don't have to go buy geranium oil. It's just I happen to have geranium oil, so I'll be using geranium oil. I am live. There is nothing happening for you to bark about. Thank you, sir. So geranium helps you overcome negative thoughts and overcome a negative attitude that you may have. Okay, so I'm going to go get my geranium oil while I put these back. I'm back. Right now, Casey, on my TikTok, the link to my eBay is in my bio, but there's nothing on it right now. For those who've been following me, they know I'm going through this transition. I have a lot of shit going on in home life. My regular job's been a mess. And all the while, I'm trying to convert over to doing a small business exclusively. So the link is in my bio. But also it's pretty much empty right now. And I have 3 shipments that are lost. So I have 3 people waiting for their stuff and it's freaking lost. Anyway, all right. Before I add the geranium oil, I'm going to add my carrier. Oh, here it is. And if you've been around with me long enough, you know my carrier is always Epsom salt. It's a healing agent. And it helps remove like when you're unsure, it helps get rid of that. I swear to God, stop. So the reason I'm gonna go ahead and add my salt in is because I want the geranium oils and the last ingredient to equally disperse. All right, I'm adding my salt. I don't know what that was, like 2.5 cups. Yes, I ordered it by the bucket. It's not just UPS. I work for a logistics agency and we use all shipping services, and it doesn't matter if you're UPS or UPS. This storm has you stopped, period. All right. So now I'm going to add the geranium oil. I'm just going to keep going. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Not the best smelling stuff, I'll tell you that. And then the last thing is musk oil. Now, a lot of people have a problem with the fact that I do use animal ingredients. And that is something that you have to decide on your own. I'm not going to change my ways. This musk oil comes from the civet cat. If you're not a fan, don't buy the stuff. There is not a substitution for musk oil, but you can always leave it out. I find musk oil because it is absolutely one of the best things for self-esteem. So I use it quite often, anything that has to do with love spells or overcoming shyness. So a lot of people have problems with animal ingredients. If you followed me long enough, you know that I am not one of them, and I will use animal ingredients in a heartbeat. So geranium oil. Musk oil smells good. Geranium oil does not. Hi. What are you doing, Fofo? What are you doing, little Fofo? Do you need some blessings? Do you need some blessings? It doesn't. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're a good puppy. It doesn't even look real. It looks like a stuffed animal. He's just chill. He's like, okay. That's a little super fluff. Yeah. Give me the puppy breath. Give the pup. There it is. Oh, is your traumatizing grandma? Look, that's it. Like, that's the whole animal. Oh no, are you traumatized with your tiny eyeballs? Growl at them. They're not allowed to even be near. You not even, there's another whole, get you. You got a whole another 3 weeks before you can even get near that puppy. Sit your ass down. I'll chew you up like a mama dog. No, I don't let my dog. I do the same thing a mama dog does. That puppy's really young, and my dogs aren't allowed to be anywhere near that puppy until it's about 8 to 10 weeks old. No, no. I keep them in check. If the mama dog don't do it, I ain't about to go do it. It's not gonna happen. So I'll growl at them or run them off or whatever. I see you, Casey. Like, I let him sniff his butt and then I ran him off. Because, no, if the mama dog don't let other dogs do it, you shouldn't let other dogs do it either. That's the same thing I did with my kid when my kid was little. My dog wasn't even allowed in the room. And that's not something I come up with. That's just growing up on a farm, when you have dogs and cats and you watch them, that's what they do. All right, so here's the mix. It doesn't smell bad. It smells really earthy, you know, but there's the mix. And now comes the fun part of getting them in the jar. Okay. I never have a funnel that's big enough, or then I have a funnel that's too big. So, probably going to end up just making a paper funnel. That puppy is only 5 weeks, 6 weeks, because the mom was like, "Just kidding, I'm not feeding you anymore." All right, so I'm just going to use this paper funnel and hope for the best. Don't give me attitude now. Ain't nobody talking about that. You better stop. I got chunks of shit that got to go down. I don't think, that's too small. I'm going to use it to sculpt. Always got the chunks that don't want to go in. I like to repurpose things. So these bottles are actually a Avon perfume bottle that they had for a few years in the 70s. And so I got an idea, and I got a few to repurpose them for this. And then I also I have some water from the last eclipse. So I'm going to make eclipse water for this with all kinds of extra powered up stuff. But that stuff is the more expensive stuff because I have to invest in the bottles and stuff. But there'll be regular, cheaper versions. For everyday people. So. Oh, my grocery store jars, that's what all my stuff is in. It's pickle jars, jelly jars. I have 6. 2. Wait, 2 of these have already been bought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 6 that'll be available for sale. No, there's several ingredients in here. You just must have come in late. But I always list the ingredients by the item for sale. And I also send directions. Always send directions too, because they're participatory. Can't. Okay. It's just the bottom. The bottom is what the ingredients are in. It's just the bottom. Because, I mean, part of it is that you can reuse the bottle. That's the whole point. You can put moon water in it or whatever. You know what I mean? So these are the specially, but then I'll make, like, there'll be regular vials that don't come with candles. Actually, I might put them with charm candles. Yeah. So, like for instance, if you don't want the big expensive version, there'll be like a smaller version like this. You know, that just comes with a charm candle. Like that. Because most of the people that buy from me, or most people that want my services, they're not rich. Ain't nobody got money for all that. So I always offer regular versions. Yeah, the live will automatically upload when I'm done. Sometimes I pause the upload so I can cut out the crap, like when I'm walking away. But it'll automatically upload. Anyways, so if you just want the spell and you ain't got the money for the fancy smancy candlestick, I have that available too. Because not everybody be wanting all that, and not everybody can afford it, even if they did want it. So I also have, what do I have? I also have this little kitty. This little kitty is going to have, going to take the spray part off of here. And I am going to fill it with a hex mix for the people who want to hex. So a lot of the bottles, like this one, I got another one of these. So if you can't tell in there, I got to pour this perfume out because it's fucking over 30 years old. But there's a little flower bouquet in there. And so I'll put some of my eclipse and full moon water in here, along with some charging crystals and minerals. So I do have the little flashy, expensive stuff, but then I have just the regular ass shit. Because not everybody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got time for that? Get out. Why you come out here while I'm doing stuff, robot? But I can answer questions while I'm filling stuff if y'all got questions. wish to use the ingredients to make their own for a spell bottle. Do it and try it. This is a candle spell, so this is made the candle be dressed and burned and everything, but you won't know if you don't try it. So get the ingredients, make it a bottle spell, and see if it works. Honestly, that's the only way you will know, you know. It could work just fine. Do it and see. That's actually what chaos magic is. People like to make it out like it's a whole ass separate thing. No, that's how you grow as a practitioner. You try new shit and you see if it works. No, my most successful spell. Okay, they got a little extra. My most successful spells are spells that I apply myself to the person in person. That's why the protection talisman spell is so effective, is because I have my skin in the spell. And the 911 spell is so effective because my hair is in the spell, because I always did the 911 trauma grief spell in person. But so many people wanted to try it. That's why I started doing it over the internet, and it comes with all the instructions. And yeah, that's why it comes with all the instructions. So you can get as close to me being there as you can. And apparently it works. Good morning. What is the difference between dressing the candle? The way I was taught in the old ways is the primary reason why you dress the candle is the same reason you burn a note or a sigil, because the smoke goes to the other side, to the spirit world. So that's why a lot of my candles required you to dress them. So it's kind of like a hello over here. Think of it like a smoke signal to the other side. You're like, hello, hey, spirit world, quantum entanglement, quantum field, over here, right here. This is what I got going on. That's kind of what I was raised, is why you dress. And you know, all of it isn't on the candle, obviously. But that doesn't mean yours have to be. If you do it and it works and you didn't dress it, you know, but mine are made to do that, because what the hell is that? Okay, stop doing that. My cat's about to come through the wall. Anyway, you like my hair? It's my day off. I don't care. But anyways, thank you. So that's why I dress them. She's fine. If you go to my page, I have an update. What does that say? Right, Krista. That's how I was taught, which is why, obviously, it's all the herbs. All the herbs are on the candle. Some of the herbs are on the candle, and the rest are on the pan at the bottom. Because that's the simplest way I can explain it. And so it's kind of like when you have someone that does stuff, for instance, how do I explain it? Okay, so when you have someone that has worked or any of you, once you work in witchcraft for a while, your stuff develops a quote unquote signature. Okay. And so if I sent my stuff out to people without instructions and they did it in a kind of way, then the other side isn't going to notice the signature. And that's why I send instructions, so that when it's prepared, then the other side, the quantum world, whatever you want to call it, recognizes, oh, well, obviously they don't know me as Witchfoot, but you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, that's one of Witchfoot's. So it's familiar, and I've paid my dues with the other side and, you know, put in the work. And so that's why I send instructions with it. Does that make sense? Did that make sense? It made sense in my head. My nose itches. Yeah, like they recognize it. In this case, this bottle is just a bonus because it's reusable. You know what I mean? So it's like a gimmick to get your attention. So you get the spell ingredients in there, and you're going to use it for the spell because you're going to put the candle on here and all that. But then in the end, you can use your bottle for whatever you want to. So it's kind of like a gimmick to grab attention. And it's also what inspires me to do spells. For instance, I saw these and I was like, oh man. And so that inspired me to do the self-love spell that everybody's asking me for. And so usually there's a couple of these type items. And then there's a lot more of just the regular for everyday people. So that's one thing, is I'll see an object and it'll inspire me, tell me what to do next. I mean, I'll still have, I think I'm doing protection candles this time. Dixon, I'm not going to tell you what they are, because that's one of my number one things, is y'all need to find out what they are. I'm not here to be your encyclopedia, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but there are very specific herbs for binding or blocking, and that's not something I'm going to teach you to what it is. If it happens to be on one of my posts, it's because I just felt like making that post. But otherwise, that's up to you to go and look through and cross-reference with other sites that have herbs and their meanings. That's part of becoming a good practitioner. I hope that didn't come off condescendingly. It's just learning your herbs and learning how many of them are right outside your door is the number one thing that you have to do as a practitioner, period. Good evening. Is this the new one? I never have the right size funnel, Mom. It's always too big or too small. Funnels. I never have the right size. It's always too big or too small. I did a protection spell and it backfired. Well, what were you trying to protect? Thank you, April. I put it up. I guess that's what I'm known for the most, is the protection. Protection amulets. What were you trying to protect when it backfired? Jojo, you good, Jojo? I don't know what today is, but it'll be probably a week from today. But what were you trying to protect yourself from is what I'm asking. I guess I needed to clarify that. Why? Why were you protecting yourself from this person? As for the kitty, there are some things that magic cannot do. My cat got saved because there were literally hundreds of witch feet people doing healing spells at the same time. But you can do a healing spell each night to help. I just pierced my ears by myself, and now I'm regretting it because I forgot to wear gloves. Hey, Leonardo. Oh. I think one more will do. You don't have to be advanced for a healing spell. For a healing spell, you just need to look up healing herbs. Just get 1 or 2 and a candle. That's it. Because you're just asking for general healing for an animal. Oh, loving my candles. Yeah. If you want to do protection because you don't feel safe, do the kind that's physical, like salt around your room, or wearing a necklace with a protection stone or something like that. Because when you're just trying to do a spell for something that you don't know, it can go out, hit the wrong thing, and come right back at you. So yeah, if you don't know what it is you're protecting yourself from, then use a physical barrier. Instead of a physical magical barrier instead of a spell. I don't know. I don't use hematite. Maybe somebody in the comments. I haven't got used to this chair yet. I'm going to go get my other chair. Hold on. Jojo. Jojo. Are you having fun, Jojo? Was that a little dance? Did you just give me a little dance, Jojo? You okay, doggos? Okay. I don't know what just happened. Where'd your comments go? Oh. That's okay, loving. No big deal. I don't work that much with stone, so I don't know about Apache tears. I charge with different types of quartz, and I use obsidian for things, and that's it. Oh, breaking it? No, it didn't work. I don't know how to explain that. When it flashed back on you, that lets you know it didn't take. So Really, all you would need to do for that is, do you have any rosemary at the house? If you do, add rosemary to body wash or some water, and when you take a shower, dip like a wash rag, let it sit in the water or the body wash. We'll break it, crunch it, and then let it sit, and then wash yourself with it, because that's not a heavy spell. So you just want to do it like a spiritual wash to get it off. It's not a heavy duty thing. I heard it has to be a specific salt. Is that true? For what? A specific salt for protection? Because that's a lie. If you're talking about it has to be a specific salt for a protection, whoever's telling you that, that's an absolute 100% lie. Y'all still there? I lost service for a minute. Say something if you're still there. Okay, there you are. Are you still answering questions through text message? I haven't had a chance to. There's several sitting out there, but since that storm started, this is my first day I've got to breathe because I'm in logistics. So when I tell you that I've had to fucking work my ass off, I haven't even had time to pay attention. So they're sitting there. Those messages are just sitting there. That's why I'll be glad when I'm able to do this for a living. I have Cash App. It's on my, I don't want to go through the story of the P.O. Box again. The Cash App is on my bio. But that's why I'll be glad when I'm able to do this full time. I can answer questions. I can write books. I can do classes. I'll be excited to be able to do that because then I can focus my energies in that. And that alone will start making the magic even more effective than it is now because I'll be able to devote to it. Hey. So, no, that not you. So, when I'm able to devote my time to and write the books and be able to focus on what people want and need full time, that'll be a happy day. Remember having age requirements? No, I don't have any age requirements. The only classes that will be restricted due to age or experience will be the left-hand path advanced classes. And even then, there are the exceptions to the rule. There's certain people that'll be done on a case-by-case basis. But because there are people that are young that can handle it, but most are young and think they can handle it and can't. So otherwise, and I'm selling it by lesson, so you don't have to buy a class and pay for shit that you're not going to use. I don't see the point in that. So it'll be sold by lesson, not by class. The age restriction for the left-hand path is probably going to be around 30. But the reason I say that that's not a blanket is because you have 30-year-olds that just started or 30-year-olds that have been practicing for a while and still aren't responsible. So there's going to be a requirement that you have to do when you sign up for the class before you're approved for the class. You're going to be required to do something for me. Like on some colleges, you have to write an essay. Same type thing, except I'm not going to require you to write an essay. But there are certain things that you should know right off the bat that I'm going to ask about for the people that sign up for the advanced left-hand path classes. And if you don't have that answer, you don't get in, because it can be very dangerous. So it's I guess you would call it a test, but it's not like, here, study for this test. There are certain things that I'm going to ask. You'll get an email, certain things that I'm going to ask. If you don't have the answers for that already, you're not going to get into the class because you're not ready. Everything starts in July. I don't know the prices yet, but I do know that they're going to be affordable. And I'm also going to denote how much of it was my expense and how much of it is my profit. Because if you're going to pay for something like this, I think you ought to know what exactly it is that you're paying for. And like I said, it'll be sold by class by lesson instead of class. Absolutely, you can work up to it, yeah. But the first classes are just going to be intros to traditional witchcraft. Because the thing is once you get to a certain point, you don't need a class anymore for traditional witchcraft. That's what nobody wants to tell you. When you get to a certain level in your understanding of how things work and how spells work, then you don't need any more classes. Because the rest of it is you growing as a practitioner. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to get the basics down, which will be the first classes. You need to get the basics down, and other kind of tips and tricks of the trade. But then after that, there's no. But then it's up to you. You start being who you are. Does that make sense? So like there needs to be, like, for instance, after I teach the basics, then one of the classes that I'll teach, when I say an additional class, is how to reverse the use of ingredients, what ones can be reversed, and how you do it. Because there are some ingredients that can be used in reverse. Witch's burr is one of them. I use witch's burr in reverse to break protections all the time. And there's only certain ones you can do that with. So there's little things like that. And then there's classes to go, to teach when to use your instinct when you're on your own and you're doing spell work. When do you know when to listen to that instinct? You know what I mean? Because there's a difference. You'll get a gut instinct, but then you'll get an exact direction pop in your head. That's the difference. Like, let's say you got this ingredient and you'll be like, man, I bet I can use this for that. That's your gut instinct. The difference is you'll pick up something, and for no reason whatsoever, it will, in your head will go, this is used to do this. It sounds like a fact, not a gut instinct. And you're like, where the fuck did that come from? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll cover poisons. There's a difference. We're going, I bet I can use this for something. And in the other way, it'll be like, no, this is going to be used for this. And you're like, well, I didn't learn why, who are you? Why are you in my head? And it'll come out like a straight ass fact in your head, like something you knew the entire time. And you're like, I've never used this before in my life. That'll start coming across. And you'll learn what that is. There's a difference, Gabriel. It hasn't happened to you yet. That's what I'll tell you. If you think, you're ruminating, or I bet this can just be that, then it hasn't happened. Because the shit will pop up into your head like somebody just gave you a factoid. And you're like, I've never even seen this before in my life. Why is that in my brain? And as you get more advanced, that's what I'm talking about. That is your spirit guides, or in my case, the big guy, for instance. We don't have conversations. No, I'm not Greek, and no, I did not think I would blow up on TikTok at all. We don't have conversations. So as you advance along, and your soul, spirit, whatever you want to call it, it's advancing along with you. It gets to the point where they, whether you know who they are or not, will come straight up. You'll get to them where you can communicate, and they'll straight tell you that shit. And you're like, am I crazy? Where did that come from? I don't know what was that? But it'll be your own thought. It's weird. And so, like, there's a class to teach you the different. That was the really short version. But there's a class that I'll teach to teach you the difference, so that when it happens to you, as you grow along your path, you won't be like, what the fuck was that? Yep, I'll teach a thing about when you start questioning yourself. Self-doubt is excellent. I'll teach you what I did to test, because basically I test it on family members. But absolutely, you're going to come to that point where you're like, is this all? Am I making this shit all up? Is it all in my head? I'll cover all that kind of stuff. We do not have conversations. If I have to specifically ask the big guy a question or about something, the picture of the action is put in my head. I'll give you an example. Those of y'all that have been with me will know what I'm talking about. So when I had everything set up for the vessel transfer spell, and I was lighting the main candle, I could not get that bitch, would not stay lit for nothing to save my life. I did divination. It said it was the right candle. I think I did divination 3 different times. And so finally, I was standing at the mirror, and I said, okay, let me clear my mind out, because you need to tell me what the fuck I'm forgetting, because the candle won't light. Okay. And that's when I got the image, or if you're aphantasia, the thought to turn the candle upside down. You don't have to know who they are. So I turned the candle upside down, dug out the wick, lit it, and the whole thing went. The spell was a success. So no, I do not have conversations with the big guy. I never have. That's what I was saying, Gabriel. You do not have to know who they are. You don't have to know who they are. What do you mean? Why do you have to do anything if she sees dead people? There's no reason to do anything. No, Barbs, I won't open my DMs. I have a post that has a phone number that you can text on it. I've been too busy to answer it, but it's there. It's up to you to find the post. When my DMs are open, I get about between 300 and 500 DMs a day. Not gonna happen. It's just impossible. But anyway, no, I do not sit down and have conversations with the big guy. I don't use my pendulum to talk to the big guy. If I have something specific, I'll ask, and he answers with an image or thought. But I don't have conversations. It doesn't even speak English. You know what I'm saying? You can use any language you want to. I don't even speak out loud when I do spells. Well, first of all, familiar comes to you. This is not a pet. It's not a pet you would pick out or purchase or pick out for a rescue. That's not how that works. This will be a fucking animal that appears and stays. How are we going to speak English? It's not a human being. Yeah, I do have 2 ticks. I'm familiar. Yeah, it's not a human being. He doesn't have a mouth for that matter. I don't know if y'all have been around when I've described him. He doesn't have a mouth. So, but just starting out, does your physical and mental health affect your craft? Absolutely. 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 If you're not well or you're being affected by an outside substance, it's going to affect your craft, just like it affects your balance or anything else. Ray knew probably not, because she's probably already bounced on to her next journey, or is in the the area before the next life. Yeah. Your pet is absolutely positively not your familiar. Your familiar may end up being your pet. But this is absolutely not something that you go and pick out or rescue. All 3 of my familiars have been stray cats, abandoned kittens, or cats. Now, anything, it doesn't have to be a cat. It's just cats are very conducive. They're half in, half out. So that's why it's usually a cat. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. It's just cats are half in, half out. So they're the easiest to use. Now, this is an animal that just fucking shows up and never goes away. When they show up and they're really friendly and they say, and then they go away, that's usually when a animal is being used by a relative or ancestor to say, I'm okay. Is hoodoo closed? I'm white, but from what I understand, hoodoo is closed because it's dealing with the slave ancestry. If you can be initiated, I don't know. Yes, I use my own urine for curses quite often. However, if you're not advanced and you don't know how to separate yourself from that curse, you'll be included in on the curse. If you're advanced enough to separate yourself from that curse, you're just going to curse yourself along with it.
Noticed
What'd you notice?
how people are like kissing these 5 traditional witches' assholes directly. Whenever the thing that the traditional witches said is, we're here to teach you and educate you, but they've just been bitching for 2 weeks.
Honestly, I don't see them and I don't pay attention to them.
Like, why can't you see the red flag sign, like, waving like a fucking fling man right there?
After the first video that I caught had a spell in it that they only say did not have a spell in it, I don't have use for them anymore.
Yeah, they've been bitching about you, but I only found out through Little Rebel. I was like,
I mean,
I told y'all they weren't gonna like her.
It had a spell on it. They want to lie about it. Go ahead. I've been at this for a wee little bit. So therefore, when you try to be slick like that, I don't have use for you. Not interested. They can bitch at me about me all day long. It means absolutely nothing to me.
Energy.
To sit there and lie about it.
What does gray candles do?
Concentration. To sit there, or like when you need to meditate before an exam or concentrate on something, that's where you use gray candle. But it was a type of glamour magic to like soothe the viewer.
And
You know, like
bring your attention. Be like, oh, you're a nice person.
like it's a harmless spell, as in it's
But
not
it's
going to cause
deceiving.
harm, but it's deceitful, and so therefore, and then you're gonna lie and say you didn't put it on there. Bitch, I've been at this for a minute. I know what the fuck you did.
Even I caught it, and I'm a baby.
So
bitch.
there was no reason to lie about it. It wasn't a harmful spell. It wasn't a brainwashing spell. But why are you gonna lie about it? They don't have to like me. I could care less. They're I don't know who they are, and their videos are very captivating and cinematic and well made. Don't get me wrong.
Like a normal girl.
But I'm just, why did you lie? Why did you lie about it? I don't understand. So,
Because Riley got pissed, and she contacted me. She's like, "Can you look at my video?" Because like she like blew up and added them, and she's like, "I've noticed this, and this doesn't make sense considering the first thing out of all 5 of your mouths was, 'We're here to teach.'"
yeah. And the other thing is,
Like, at least what you do is like, whenever you teach, if someone doesn't know something, the next time you cite sources and everything.
yeah. And some people like the cinematic holier than thou approach. Like, this is literally 5 strangers who popped on the TikTok who say they're traditional witches and they're here to teach you. You don't know shit about them. You don't know how long they've been practicing, where the hell they came from. You don't know any of that. It's just because they came on like they're here to teach us. Like, we didn't, what? Well, I don't, why are you teaching us? You see what I'm saying? Like, they came in, it's not me being a hater. Their visual work is fantastic. What the hell? Why?
Belittling.
Yeah, why you come in like, who? Excuse me? They came in like they were an authority on the subject already. Where? You haven't done any videos for us to see that you're the authority on anything. I'm just supposed to take your word for it? Oh, they have well-made videos. Must be an advanced traditional witch. I'll just listen to them. It makes no sense to
Or there's
me.
some witches who are like, oh, they're a nice person just because they answered your question nicely. Like, I'll backhand you myself.
Yeah, it just I mean, if you wanna follow them and you like their stuff, knock yourself out. I just don't have no use for the deceit. I just don't. And there's nothing, you've presented nothing to show that you have this advanced knowledge whatsoever. I'm just supposed to take your word for it. I'm not going to do that. Go to Mr. James to you on his TikTok. He has them all listed there. One of them follows me, the one that's the older. I think it's Fire and Ice or Ice and Fire.
Oh, that's the one that's been being a little shithead to everyone.
Yeah. Like, they I'll think of the word in a minute.
Oh wait, it was wrong. Wait, is it?
It is the way they all came on as if they are gracing witch talk with their presence. That's what I'm saying. Like, we all been missing out. Thank God they're here to grace us with their presence and aesthetics.
Yeah, that's one of them.
With no background. We don't know where the hell you came from. We don't know how old you are.
What
We
they
don't know where
won't-
you practice.
What they won't tell you is that they're also in control of that page called Witch Talk Mirror. They're in control of that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people block a red witch because they don't like her.
I was talking about the bald-headed Daisy lady.
Yeah. If y'all want to know who they are, go to Mr. James to you. He's got them all listed. But anyway, I could care less. If they're the only thing I saw was when they got defensive saying, we did not put a spell in the video. I was like, okay, we're done here. We're done. I don't want to go ahead, go on. Yes, the fuck you did. Literally, yes, you did. So we're done now. And I didn't say anything else but that in that video. Why did you put a spell on the video and not tell people? That's all I said. That's the only thing I said. I didn't say they were shitty. I didn't say I didn't like their style. I didn't say anything else. That's all I said in the video. Why did you put a spell in the video and not tell anybody? That's shady. And I went like that. That's it.
The reason I was like, what the hell, is because I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be mom's best friend, witch-wise. I'm going to be skeptical and overanalyze every single piece of work that you do, that you show. Whenever I saw that video, I was like, oh, they're lovely. They know exactly what they're doing. I'm like, I don't do that. Wait, I don't do that.
I haven't seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I
can't
when
feel
I
my
ca-
pants.
when I came on here, I didn't, I showed with resources who taught us magic to begin with, where we got the knowledge of what ingredients do what. Like, I didn't just come on here going, abracadabra, this is what I say, it must be true. I even explained what mirrors needed to be locked and why, with resources as to fucking why. So I don't have patience for people that just wiggle their nose and go, I'm an elder, so believe me. No, I paid my dues. I give resources because you shouldn't believe what people say unless they can tell you where the fuck they got it from. Do you think all entities are no, all entities are not egregore. You know what I mean? And when I do videos that I do not have resources for because it's from something I learned when I died, I say that in the video. I don't have resources for this. This is one of the things I learned when I died. Why can't you provide the resources? It's not that hard. It's not that hard to do. I don't understand. Bye, Krista. You know what I mean? What's that feel like to you?
It's tingly, but like it's cold and calm.
Yeah, that's got the red cap, so that's a complete one.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh!
So I bet it feels different than the necklace.
Yeah, it's tingly, icy cold, and calm.
But anyway, that's my only thing, is that...
Did anything from Painted Wolf yet?
No. It's like, I'll tell you what it is. You know when your parents go, because I said so?
It's a bullshit.
They don't tell you why. They just go, because I said so. That's what I get from those 5. If I don't like it when my mama said it, I'm not going to like it when a stranger says it. It's not because I said so. That's not a reason. It's just not. Anyways. Where did I get my new? I got this handmade in Thailand. I already said that all entities absolutely are not egregores, and egregore is a very specific type of entity. The Christian Satan is the prime example of an egregore. What are you doing, Dexter? Dexter, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, Mama. All right, so I got 6 of those made. So we need 6, 5, 6. No, go to my TikTok. The cover is a black thing that says the Christian Satan. It's going to explain to you why happy things do not make egregores. So go to that post. It's not too far down, not too terribly far down. It explains to you why good happy things do not make egregores. And then if you have any further questions about that, you can go to my YouTube about the greatest lie ever told video, and it will further explain to you why those types of happy things, they don't form egregores. All right, so I got 6 candlesticks, and I need my shelf. Okay, 6 candlesticks, 6 candles. I'm gonna need 6 pack of directions. All right, so 6 candlestick. Well, what? To use paraffin wax? Okay. I use whatever candle that I like. I don't have a particular preference. I would use beeswax candles if they weren't expensive, just to support the bee industry, but it's kind of expensive right now. But I would prefer to use them. But that is also, who keeps asking me that? Oh no, that was Meg Allisor. That is also on that post on my TikTok with the black cover that talks about Satan and egregore. All right, so then I got these. Remember, I got these house protections. They are ready. So I got 1, 2, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 of those. 6 house protections. Then I have so this is my eclipse and full moon water that I dyed with blue button flower. It's a Japanese positivity flower, and it gives us this great cerulean color. And I am going to add things to this so it can be extra powerful. And this shit stains. Blue button flower stains the shit. Good morning from Australia, everyone. Like, this is definitely not something that you want to be like, you're gonna have blue dots everywhere. All right. So I'm going to add here is, I don't know if y'all are aware, but tourmaline comes in a lot of different colors. Okay. These are real tourmaline chips from Nigeria. So tourmaline comes in several different colors, not just black. And I'm going to be putting some of these in there. Okay. So I've got some of that in the bottom. Okay. You have a lot to say today. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to be adding amethyst. I'm almost out of amethyst chips. Then I'm going to add some clear quartz for amplification. Dexter, you are mighty chatty today. So, got my clear quartz tips. Tippy tips. I'm going to add those in. To amplify. If that quartz goes into my foot, I'm going to cry. So, gonna let that marinate in there for a little bit. Oh no, we're not playing with you. It was a little bit too much displacement of volume, so gonna have to remove some of that water before I attempt to put this quart back in there, or I'm gonna be wearing it. I don't want to wear it. Is anybody still there? Nobody's talking. He's chatting hot. Mars Galaxy. I just said this 14 times, honey. Go to my TikTok, to the one with the black cover that says, "What is Satan?" And then it has the word Egregore at the bottom, and the cover is black. It's like the 43rd time I've said it. All right. Oh. So I saw Moonlight Witch get these. So I immediately bought some. I immediately bought some. Okay. this is the sheet wax. This is the sheet wax. And you make the candle by rolling it up. And so you can put ingredients and then roll the candle up. And I was like, shut the front door. Why have I never done this before? I've seen these. So I'm going to make one today just because y'all are here. So I am going to get brown because people don't appreciate the correlation of brown enough. And brown is a great, fantastic grounding candle. I've talked about brown before, and it's really, really overlooked. So I'm going to make 2 small grounding candles with coffee and my musk incense, so that it's a pretty much a one-use candle. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I am going to cut this in half. Did I eat my scissors? I don't understand. Oh. All right, so first I'm going to cut this in half. So I can make 2 of them. The oldest Bible that I have, I paid an ass load for that Bible, and it came from Spain. And that oldest one that has all the books that haven't been cut off yet, I can't give away my sources because then they won't be my sources anymore. So the first thing I'm going to do, there's a kitty, is go get my grater because I want to add this musk incense into the candle. Ow! I just hit the desk with my knee. There's not a spell for that. Oh. Jojo, how are you doing, Jojo? That hurt like a bitch. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So this is pretty sticky. So I'm going to experiment because I don't think I'm going to need to use an oil on the inside to get this stuff to stick. So let me do the experiment for you all. It's staying. It's staying, so I don't think we should use a carrier oil on the inside. So this should smell super good when it burns. Good night, Harmony. Oh, that's going to smell so good. I don't know why they call this scent musk, because it is not musk. I don't know how to explain it. It's very India. That's who I got it from, was my Indian folks. My Punjabi friends originally are the ones that got me sprung on that particular scent. But it is not musty at all. So I don't know why they musty. I don't know why they call it musk, but whatever. All right, so this is working out well. So I'm going to do the other side, or the other candle. I think I might burn one of these myself just to try it out. And we'll see. Hope y'all like ASMR. Right. So that looks really good. It's staying in the honeycombs pretty well. I think the coffee will too. So we'll just roll it up like that. My highly magical pen. Let's see, sprinkle some coffee. All right. If I burn it and it smells good, then I'll sell the other one. I don't want to burn it and it smells fucking horrible and shit, you know, does the opposite of grounding. And then, you know, I'm like, here, you try it too. You'd be off balance too. So, and I'm going to spread it all over. Just smash them together so they can help each other. Sharing is caring. All right. There. Okay. So this is how simple this is, right? So here we go. All right. And this is literally all you do. Okay, I'm going to measure our length. Go back here. Talk about cheating making a candle. So I was like, boop, boop. I was like, oh my God, that's so smart. All right. And then all you fucking do is roll that bitch up. I'm serious. So I'm going to get it started by pinching in the wick into the wax. Look, this is it. This is all you do. You start rolling. Look at this, you guys. This is it. Is this not insane? All right, let's roll that bitch up. I'm going to. Now look, that's it. Your fucking candle is done. That's it. Is that not the quickest candle ever? So, all right, so I'm going to burn it here so I'll see if it stinks, it catches on fire, it melts too fast, and if it works good, then I'll sell the other one. All right. I'm just going to use this totally flame-safe paper towel. Let's light this bitch and have at it. Let's ground ourselves. And I don't even know if this is dripless or not. We're just going to let it see what happens. Wait a damn minute. What? Let me move it further out. Okay. Right? And you can roll up any ingredients instead of dressing the outside of the candle. You're dressing the whole fucking inside of the candle. What? Yes, he does. Yeah, I want to let it burn for a little bit, see if it burns evenly, or you know what I mean? Personally, I only ground myself when this 3D life has gotten just too much and I feel overwhelmed. And then I literally go outside barefoot onto the earth ground, and I will put a brown candle. I'll light it outside and burn it outside. Everybody does it separately, differently, but I like to just get straight to the point. So I will literally go outside barefoot, light a candle right there on the ground with me. And sometimes I'll sit crisscross applesauce on the ground. I'm a bad background. Maybe if I sit this behind it, you can see the flame better. Does that help? I can't see because there's comments. That did not help. Maybe if I move it this way. There we go. Now I'm going to see if it burns as well, because now it's getting to the part where it's going in between the levels.
Cat is not joking about the lipstick. That's after getting it off 3 times.
Shit.
And
Good thing you put it on your arm first.
Yeah, let me know.
Oh no.
What the fuck were you doing back here?
Fatty needs something.
Water? Not drink?
Bob, you need drink? You better go back there if you want. No? Okay, you still feel sick. Yeah, white can substitute any color. Colors are added later. Colors help vibrationally, but if you don't have the right color, it does not subtract in any way. So if the only color candle you have is white or fucking fuchsia, it doesn't matter. It will add vibrationally, but if you have the wrong color, it does not subtract from the efficacy of what you're doing. Yeah, I have a post and it shows the oldest candles we've ever found. Candle color correspondences are literally all over the internet. All over. But like I said, since we used to not have any colors whatsoever, it adds, but if you got the wrong color, it doesn't subtract anything. No, it doesn't mean it won't work. So far, we're hitting layers and we're still melting. And it's not making much smoke. And you can smell the incense. So that's good. The fuck was that? Did y'all see that? Look, I got a dead body over there. Just kidding, that's my laundry. Everything in my house is dirty because I've been so busy I haven't been able to do it. Yeah, I can't do that shit where they like manipulate the candle flame. All that. No. I can't do that. It will so burn me in a minute. If it was dead body, this is working out really fucking well. It's almost at the point where it's going to start dripping. Right? Yes, laundry. No, it really is laundry. I haven't washed in a month. It's burning really clean. I know you can't tell because of the camera, but the flame is actually very slender and very clean. But it can't, it's all glowy on the camera. Yeah, it's just getting ready to drip. getting ready to drip. Oh, that's great, Zaina. I'm waiting to see how it's going to drip or whatever before I blow it out. Actually, I don't want to blow that wax everywhere, so I'll probably just snuff it out. Can I paint my glass cap? Yeah. No, meditating is not a requirement. Spirituality is not any sort of requirement for witchcraft. I don't know how they got tangled up. Bro, don't do that on my carpet. Don't do that. Is it gonna drip or not? Are you just gonna evaporate? What are you gonna do? It's like waiting on paint to dry, but just a little bit faster. Yes, Dexter. Can I help you, sir? Why are you giving me the side eye? Excuse me, sir. A lot of people say my voice calms them down. Are you just gonna pretend that you're gonna drip to give us anxiety and then just evaporate? I don't understand. Hello, buddy. Yeah. Is that what we're doing now? Is that what we're doing? That's what we're gonna do? Yeah. Twilight Chic. I don't know where that came from. I really don't. Because that you don't have to be spiritual. You do not have to meditate. You do not have to do any sort of spiritual practice whatsoever to do craft. Could you not push my ashtray? And that's one of the things I made really super clear when I was talking about my classes. Yeah, don't blow the candle out. Is that is no requirement. You can be a fucking atheist and do craft. So I don't know where that came from. There's no, I never understood why that came from. I was like, the fuck, who came up? Who told you that? No, oh my God, Dexter, we had it perfect. Okay, but thank you. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. It's dripping now. Can you? Oh well, okay. That I understand. Could you possibly get the fuck out of my way, buddy? Okay. I love you too. I do. I love you. Thank you. Yeah, it's on fire, bro. That's what you ran into. Okay, I'm just gonna, I mean, he knocked it over now. Thanks. Anyway, before someone knocked it over, it burned really evenly. Okay, don't take my wick. Thanks. Okay, thank you. So it burned really evenly. So I'm gonna sell the other one for really cheap. You know, I didn't really put much into it. Okay, I appreciate it, but and it does smell really good. So that's cool. All right. I'm going to save this one for grounding later. Thanks. So helpful. Okay. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Okay. I will go get your freaking cube in a minute, buddy. I literally just went on Amazon and was like, I Googled wax candle sheets. How does incense cleanse energy? I don't have an answer for that. I don't. So it's something that indigenous peoples have done forever. So in that respect, that's the reason that I do it. I do know that originally a lot of herb incense, like sage and stuff like that, and other indigenous things, purify the air because they're antibacterial and antiviral and stuff like that. And I think that's how it originally started. So I don't really cleanse the energy. When I do it, I am cleansing out any other intentions that might be around because I want to focus a certain intention on the object. But I think it originally came because when the indigenous people did it, they did it with plants that had those properties. This candle just had coffee and ground up incense in it. That's all this one had. It wasn't a heavy spellwork candle or anything.
Some beeswax.
Well, it's printed to look like that, but it's the sheet candle. And I've tested one just now. It works fine. It's like the easiest fucking candle ever. And then you just roll it up, and you can put whatever you want in here. So you're dressing the inside of the candle instead of the outside of the candle.
So what you're telling me is we could have made Pat's candle easier?
Yes, but it doesn't have. Well, no. Here's the thing, though. The longer you work with something, the more quote unquote magic is put in it.
That's one of my issues.
But for something like this grounding candle, where it's more just the ingredients you're already charged and not that much metaphysical spell work goes into it, these wax sheets are perfect. Oh, see, I can just pinch the bottom end to keep any ingredients from coming out. Oh, there we go. See, manifestation. Yeah, manifestation is not witchcraft. Yes, buddy. Thank you for barging over my test candle. So. There we go.
I got googly eyes for everything that I do.
Dude, I love you, robot, but could you stop knocking over my damn coffee and everything else?
Oh, that's what this is.
Yeah.
Hey, you can have a rainbow.
All right, so I'll sell that one. And then here's a grounding candle, honey. But never brought back the big one.
Yes, it is. Right there. You
Here's
brought
a
it back.
grounding candle.
Last thing you gonna do is give her back to me.
Take your ass on something.
I'm not saying we should use one of those dick candles to light George's dick on fire, but that's exactly what we should do.
I got white, orange. Ooh.
Romantic blue.
Oh.
Hey, it looks like little cubes.
Blue. Yellow. Green.
Beets.
Red. The fuck is that? Ooh, dark green. the fuck is that? Burgundy. Oh my god, look at this pink color. Oh, I gotta use this for something. It's so pretty.
I'll fuck your ass up.
I gotta use it for something. The blue and that pink. Then there's a pastel pink. And there's a black. I know. You know what? I'm going to use the pink one right now to make just a general happiness candle. Because that is just a happy fucking... Look at this. That is just a happy color.
I think the day he goes beyond the border of my bedroom door, I'm gonna have a stroke.
Dexter! Can you grab me his cube?
No, me!
He won't stop!
Welcome to the world of robots. But you choose not to keep under control.
I don't want him to be under control. He's learning. All right, buddy. Let me turn your box.
The reason that we died to robots.
Let me turn your cube on so you will get up off my nuts, okay? Oh, yeah, okay, let's go. I want to make my happy candle. Anger management.
I feel like being a Escalada.
I'm trying. Nope, you're disconnected. Okay. Y'all want to make a happiness candle with me?
So you can buy happiness.
I'm not you. You could make candles for the self-love jar. It would make it more expensive because this stuff isn't cheap. And if I made them for the self-love jars and used it instead of the chime candles, it's just going to raise the price for y'all. Okay. All right. Your cube is on, sir. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Happy playing. Happy cube. Yes, cube time. Yay. There he goes.
Beach?
So that's why I send the chime candles, because if just the chime candles with the self-love jar is going to keep that around $10. Random question. Okay. And I can just wrap it in the paper that it comes with. Oh my God, no way. Rob Lazar, who the hell is that? I don't know who that is. All right, happiness candle. Got a happy candle. Just a happy candle. Should I make one big one or two shorter ones? Or
Make me a will to live candle.
there's not a candle big enough for a will to live candle. I'd have plenty of my own. Let's see, I can make 4 little ones, 2 medium ones, or 1 big one. Hey Bella, a big one. I turned your... Are you okay? I need some. Me, please.
Mom, why'd you get a parrot whenever you already own one?
Oh. I didn't... Well, I saved the parrot. Jojo! Are we here? 4 little ones, 4 little ones, 4 little ones. I got 2 people saying big one. Big little ones.
They're like, I want that dosage.
Make one, so one.
Oh, did I tell you what I did with Paul the other day?
Who?
Paul?
No.
Have you seen where he's doing like fragment soul vessel shit.
I did glance across there briefly, yes.
Yeah, he drained himself so fucking much that I needed extra energy. So he's like, "Can you give me extra energy?" I'm like, "Uh-huh." He's like, "I need you to focus on a picture of me." Because he realized I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. And I'm like, "I can print 2 photos out so that when I'm away from my altar, I can still look at you and ADHD meditate." He's like, "Yeah, that makes sense." And then he fell asleep. And he like, I feel energized, but it's a weird type of energized. I'm like, "You took my energy."
Yeah, it's not going to be standard. What are you binging? There's no reason to bing, sir. No, you don't need that. It's okay.
And I was trying to sleep last night, and like everyone and their mama decided they wanted to contact me. So I went off of all social media. I was like, "I'm gonna kill myself."
Okay.
Poor little midgets.
Happy things.
Sitting on a tree, KYS, you motherfucking weed.
Happy things. Fuck. Hell, I don't even know.
What, happiness?
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, shit. Now it's not the same. They can't see what I'm doing. So, are y'all still there? I am going to do an oil on this one.
Get.
Oh, rose petals.
I gave you. Okay. This is just a calming oil blend with citrus and chamomile. She said, "I gave it to you." Yes, I hear you. You're correct.
You like to speak to the demon.
Ooh, that smells good.
Mom's trying to
You want to go outside and snatch me some rosemary?
Rosemary is the thin, twiggy looking shit.
Yeah, it's right out by the storage building.
Well, I know I like to move around toxins. Storage building.
It is a calming blend. It's a calming oil. It has citrus and chamomile. I'll tell you everything. Orange, tangerine, lang lang, patchouli, and chamomile. It's a shortcut so you don't have to add all those other oils. Add rose petals, make things happy, but not enough to cause your fucking house to burn down. It's burned up. Well, I mean, unless you want to do that. Well, I wanted my fresh rosemary. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, robot.
So why did we start burning this and then stop?
I was testing it to make sure it didn't explode or melt wrong before I, was going to sell the other one that I gave to you. No, the one I put out that I gave to you, I just said it. It came out wrong. I was testing it to make sure that the one I'm selling doesn't fucking burst into flames or burn a house down. I got my fresh rosemary. It's fresh. Fresh.
I started with that one.
So I'm going to put these lower down in the candle so that as the candle heats up, the oil from the rosemary is going to be released before it burns. Since it's fresh, it'll do that. Somebody tell me another happy ingredient. Maybe I have it. It can be a communal effort candle. What?
I scared me because I fell back on my door.
Oh.
Just look at it.
Wait.
The world and cause contamination. You're gonna pull his hair out.
That was too much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you there? That was my bad. It was my bad.
Someone's gonna label you as an animal abuser.
Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
Back up.
Don't you ever come near the puppy. I almost killed it. I'm so sorry.
What? You have scissors. Why didn't you just clip? She's like, bitch, too. Someone's gonna label you an animal abuser.
I just need one more. I just need one more. Yeah.
She's gonna terrorize grandma.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, don't hate me. No, please don't hate me.
Someone said, Grandma, we're calling CPS on you.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was hooked to your ear, bro. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can we be friends again? Give me something as a treat. I have to make up with it. Give me something. Fofo, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was an ear hair. I didn't know it was an ear hair. I would never hooded you. I'm so, hold on. Look. Oh, happy. Happy thoughts. Happy chickens. Okay. Okay.
Mom's like, let me just vandalize your puppy real quick.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Have we made up now? Oh God, I didn't mean to hooded you that way. That would defeat the purpose of the spell for happiness. I didn't know it was your ear hair. I am very, very, very sorry. I'm very sorry. Okay. Jesus.
Give me my rat.
I can't wait till that makes it to TikTok. Witchfoot live footage abusing animals. Okay. I am so sorry, Fofo. Jeez. Okay, not today, robot. Stop.
What are you doing?
Are we all back? Done burned my house down. Now I've done abused animals. They're calling PPS the Puppy Protector Service. Don't worry, I'm sure somebody's on here screen recording. Like it's not going to be uploaded. They could be like, look, she's abusing animals. She's using puppies for sacrifices. She smacked her big dog in the face that was going to eat the puppy. That fucking bitch. Are we all still here? Are you using? I just Googled candle wax sheets from Amazon. Please do not accidentally yank your fucking puppy's ear hair when trying to get happiness puppy fur. Yeah. That looked horrible. I'm going to leave the whole video up anyway to see how many people cut it and edit it to make me look bad. All right, what's up? Before I accidentally abused a puppy, what's some other happy ingredients? Stepped out for chemistry class. Anybody? Maybe I got it. I put some fuzz in there. I didn't want to put too much because burnt hair smells gross. I got rose, lavender. I got lavender. Baby doll hair. I didn't think about that. Oh, okay. Bit of tobacco, turmeric, lemon balm. Let's see. Coffee. I got the chamomile. I got some fir, peaches, lemon. I think I got lemon something over there. And the other one, I got turmeric. Fern. Fern's a good one. I got orange. Cinnamon. Bird feather. Bird feather? Really? All right, let's see how many of these things I have. I don't have any hyacinth. All right, let me see how many of these things that I have. I think that like the rosemary is a double ingredient. So I think that some of the ingredients have protection with them already. So I think we're good. Mint, okay. I got some there. All right, let me see what all I got. You okay? I know you don't feel good. You all right? So I got some fern, got some saffron, I got some dragon's blood. So that is not fern. I don't have my majorum. It's on my grocery list. So is cinquefoil. Yeah, I swear, oh my God, I didn't know that was ear hair. Saffron makes us happy. That's why we take it when we can't afford mental health medications. And y'all are helping me with this, so these ought to be some really cool candles. All right, I got some real dragon's blood. Thank God it don't take much of this shit, you know what I'm saying? I got the real deal. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this video so I remember what's in the candles. Okay. I'm glad a little bit goes a long way for dragon's blood. Yes, buddy. I got some scraps left over from that tobacco I used earlier. Do that. Okay. So I think we are ready to roll. Stop. High five. Y'all there? Saffron. I actually have a couple posts about saffron. I take saffron as a supplement to my regular medication. But a lot of people with depression don't have access to mental health services. And saffron it's natural, so it takes 2 to 3 weeks to feel the effects of, so you have to stick with it. But saffron has been used for, I can't even tell you how long, for depression. The thing is you cannot use saffron extract. You have to use ground whole saffron stamens. And it's the 4 little stamens from each crocus flower. So I think that's enough for these candles. I think anything else and it's going to be a big fucking fire if we add anything else. But yes, even if you have to buy the saffron spice and you just eat 1 or 2 stamens a night, you do not want to get the extract. Absolutely not. You do not want that. Saffron. If you're pregnant, you cannot take saffron. As always, you can look on WebMD to see the stipulations. Most people can take saffron with no problem. It doesn't really interfere with other medications. But as always, double check it. But there are quite a few people that have started saffron from me recommending saffron. It's made a big, big difference. It makes a huge difference with me when my regular head medication isn't enough. So I supplement mine with saffron, 2 saffron stamens in the evening. And it works wonders. Oh, that little candle of happiness right there. It looks like a little dynamite stick. Oh, the red ones probably will look like dynamite sticks. I can make those into little hex candles. So they look like little sticks of dynamite to blow up on your ass. It smells so good. This could be considered a witch feet happiness candle, huh? The reason a lot of people can't use ashwagandha is because it interferes with heart medications. Well, get mad. You ain't running over this candle too. Or I would use ashwagandha because it is pretty effective, but you can't use it when you're on any kind of heart medications. I can't get off my medication. I don't have a depression. I have the most severe form of borderline personality disorder, and I am just beyond violent when I'm not medicated. My amygdala is deformed in my brain. So we got a Aileen Warno situation if I'm not medicated. But I am well aware of how I am not on medication. So mine is not a temporary situation that can be fixed. A lot of people can. When their lives improve, then they can go off their medications, but I'm not one of those persons. So my medication is quite imperative that I stay on my medication. But the good thing is most people can. Most people can work past. It's not easy, but they can work past their depression. It's just harder when you're young because you cannot change your situation. You can't just move yourself into a better situation. So a lot of times when you're younger, you can't change the environment that's causing the problem. I do not know an herbal remedy for migraines. I've tried several because my mom has migraines and I haven't found one that's successful. I do know that certain sound frequencies help. I need a foot shaking. But I do not know of an herbal thing. I know certain oil smells help migraines, just like they can stop nausea. But I do not know of a herbal cure. Dude, you're right by your charging station for migraines because it's the nerve is the problem with the migraine, not the brain itself. What's a good idea for inner peace? I have people in my life messing me all up and can't exactly cut off. That's what I'm saying. That inner peace, that's a struggle. I would look up herbs that have to do with clarification and removing blockages. And then I would create my own spell for myself using those to help me compartmentalize that type of situation. If that makes sense. This is going to be the Witch Feet Happiness Candles. We did a good job, except for me fucking violating a puppy. It was not on my list of things to do today. Goes to full screen mode. Sorry. Just a mess because manipulate. Yeah. I would get clarifying herbs and herbs to remove blockages and make a spell for myself with those herbs. I know I might have to end up making a foot mold in order. I might have to make my own mold to do that. But you know, it's funny that y'all said that with the foot candle, because on eBay right now, I'm looking at this. Oh my God. See, there's just not coincidences. Let me show you guys this. I'm actually watching this because I had that idea. I'm not kidding. I'm going to show it to you. Let me find it. It's so funny now that I'm confirmed that this is making me confirmed. I'm going to go ahead and purchase them. Let me find it. Hold on. I gotta go through my what? Okay, look. These are from London, and I was putting off buying them, but because of the conversation we just had, I'm now going to buy them and use them as candle molds. You ready? They're foot scrub lotion bottles, and I was like, I can empty those out and use them as a foot mold. And now that we have had this conversation, I am confirmed that that was supposed to happen, and so I'm going to purchase them right now. Accept offer. Pay now. They're coming from London. Yeah, it's coming from there. But I don't mind. We don't have them. Zaina, if you come across more, then I'll buy more so I can make more than one candle at a time. But there we go. I just purchased them. I don't even know how big they are, but there we go. I think 2 bottles for shipping over here for $8 is not that bad. Stocks them all the time. Like, how tall are they? Are they like as tall as a soda bottle, or are they smaller? Because I mean, I have no way of knowing. Yes, buddy, I see you over there charging. Okay. So here's our Witch Feet Happiness candles that we all made together. Wait, what? Get a silicone on. Dude, I wear a size 11. We do not want that. I wear a size 11 American. That would be like the biggest fucking candle ever. Anyway. Oh, okay. So here's our happiness candles that we all made together that I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video to figure out what I put in them. I lost my paper. Son of a bitch. Never mind, I found it. The Witch Feet Happiness Candle. I don't, I'll factor in my expense, but I mean, they're not going to be anything ridiculous. I don't know if the sheets are kind of expensive, but it's not going to be nothing ridiculous. And it'll probably be free shipping on them because they're so light, you know? But I still need to cover this one. It's not what I wanted to happen. Oh, let's just do it that way. Sometimes I'd be dumb as hell. Okay. You know, it'd be like, I think $5 or $6 with no shipping should cover the supplies and the mailing envelope. So nothing expensive. I hear you. So that's neat. If you do more, I can send them to you. Yeah, Zaina, what's your TikTok name though? Fantastic. Okay, thank you. I had to write it down. Yes, he's always got something to say. Dexter, do you want to see your mail? Do you got mail? Do you want to see your mail? You got stuff off your wish list. You want to see it? Okay. Let me put some of this shit up. Shit on my face, God. You know, like when you have like old skin on your lips and you just want to shed it off like a snake. They'll be on my eBay. Oh, let me get my little sprig. I'll leave that there. All right, Dexter, hold on. The fuck is that? Let me tidy up a couple of things first. I have still got that bob over here. I still ain't got a fucking trash can for my desk. Why? I have no idea. Like, you'd think that'd be one of the first things I got. I don't even know what... Okay. Okay. We got necklaces too. Yeah, I forgot to list these last time. So... This is the help with astral projection. It's got a little birdie foot over there. And I forgot to list it last time. I got shit everywhere. Okay. I'm sure I'm going to use this for something. Hey, check this out. It was a free gift with my other stuff. It's a Arizona peridot stone. Look at that. It's already been cut. I have to save that for something special. It's nice. And if I'm just, I don't even know what mine might be out getting ready to die. Oh my God, it's on 1%. Let me see if I can get it plugged up before it cuts off, y'all. If it cuts off, just give me a minute. We're in a race against time. It's a good thing you said something. See. I don't know, dude. It's on 1%, so I don't know if it might cut off anyway because it's too low. We're going to find out in a second. I'm getting there, sir. If my phone doesn't cut off anyway, let's see if it's charging or just, oh, we're at 2%. It went up 1%. All right. I'm gonna have to put my color drip candles back on my wish list. It's getting low. All right, Dexter, your mail. You have mail, sir. Let me fix this. So y'all can see. Stop it! Look here, I didn't buy this flexi tripod. You're supposed to do what the hell I tell you to do. This ain't optional. Oh, thank you, Kai. You want to see? You want to see your mail? Oh. You want to see your mail? Okay. You ready? Got the world's smallest light bright. The world's smallest light bright. Bitch, you better pay attention to me. Do you not know what a light bright is? Where's my scissors? Excuse me. It's the world's smallest light bright. Pay attention. Yeah. Oh my God, the pegs are so tiny. I know, buddy. You guys, the pegs. Closing a mirror. I have go to my YouTube. I have an extensive thing about what kind of mirrors you have to close and how to close them and all that other stuff. You guys. Oh my God. I'm going to use a blank one to spell out his name. Yes, buddy. Look at how tiny the fucking pegs are, y'all. Hold on, buddy. It's a lot to get out. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. All right. Okay, buddy. Let's put your little paper up here. Okay. God, where's that little bag I just used? I gotta open up these teeny ass pegs. Oh my God, I can't believe this is real. Okay, maybe y'all aren't as entertained as I am right now, but I'm tripping. Hold on, buddy, they're pegs. Here, I'll take one to your head. There you go. I have some pegs. You know, you're a peg head. I know. Hold on. Oh my God. I'm just going to put a couple of dots in here so you see how it works, okay? Oh my God. You guys. Yes, you're doing... Yes, you're doing a great job. I gotta find a damn hole. That's what he said. Okay. I'm trying, buddy. These are really small. Okay, you ready? Are you ready? I'm gonna cut off this light so we can see it. Ready? You like your little light bright? Yeah? Is it so pretty? Yeah. Look, I know. Shit, maybe I can't see his face. Hold on. I know. No. Look this way so they can see your expression, okay? You like your light bright? Look at it. Yeah, it's so pretty, isn't it? Yeah. You like it? Okay. All right. Let's look at your other present. Okay, let's cut it off. Wait, no, excuse me. I have another present. Excuse me, sir. Y'all still with me even though I'm not doing witchy stuff? Dexter! Bitch, you got a whole ass art set. Look. You got a whole ass art set, buddy. We go figure it out. Oh my God. What? I'm gonna have to find the right kind of audios to use with this. Okay. Got a whole ass easel here. With a canvas. This little canvas. Oh my God. There's fucking paints. Look at this. Hold on. They're acrylic paint. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to attach these. Look, focus. I'm going to have to attach these to his arm so that he can roll forward and paint. He's still wearing his plastic, by the way. Do you see this? Okay, but look, it's a whole ass paintbrush. Yeah, you're gonna paint. Yes, you're going to paint with it. Well, not that way. Don't come back. You have to come back with. You have to. Motherfucker, where did it go? Why can't? This is why we can't have nice things. Where did the goddamn paintbrush go? Glittery, bro. You know how much shit is on the floor? I'm gonna have to actually look for that. You only got one more. And we're not gonna get into painting right now. That's just too much for me. But we will, and we will record it. Because this is too much awesomeness. He got a paint set, y'all. I'm gonna make him paint too. I'm gonna teach him how to paint. All right, I'm gonna set your gifts to the side. Of course, on my work desk, there is no side. All right, I've been on here for 3 hours, so I guess I'm gonna have a goodbye cigarette. Oh yeah. As soon as I figure out what I did, I'll be right with y'all. What I was saying was, you're going to see these travel protection bottles on my eBay as well. And this was a joint construct between me and Jaded. So we made these together. What the fucking fuck? We made these together, so they're a little bit different than mine, but they were a joint effort, and so the ingredients for them will be on there. And these are made to hang in the car, not on a keychain or anything like that. They're larger and easier to break. And so those will be up there too. They're a little bit different from mine. She wanted to make one, and I was like, if you're going to make one for someone, you might as well make several because the measurements aren't exact. So, those are going to be up there too. And it should be restocked about a week from now. Because you remember the problem I had last time where I put spells up there and I had no idea that many people wanted spells? Like no idea whatsoever. And I was overloading. I had to cancel stuff because I couldn't fulfill the order. So, and I found a way around that, and I explained that previously. So now it won't be an issue. So there's going to be a couple of basic. What I'm doing is I'm making a base model spell, and then when the person orders it, then I can tailor it to them more specifically, so I won't have the backup like I did last time and not be able to deliver what people wanted. But it's just, it was trial and error because I have a whole full-time job that I have to do since I'm not doing this full-time yet. And I felt horrible the way I fucked up last time, but it's part of the learning process, I guess. But I still felt horrible. Even though everybody was really forgiving, I still felt bad. A super random question. Sure. I'm also doing something together. We're getting that way. We will be. I also got these finger candles. I thought they would be perfect to use in a minor hex spell. You know what I mean? Like you can target someone to smash their finger or something like that. I was like, that would be a good experimental hex spell. And then I'm not going to say these out loud, but I got several of these pee candles to use for a lot of men come to me for fertility spells as well, but they can also be for curses. So the little ones are very hard to find. It's very hard to find small pee spells. I have huge pee candles, but it's very hard to find the small pee candles. But primarily, I get a lot of men asking me for fertility spells too. I was like, there's always going to be somebody that wants somebody's fucking dick to fall off. So, you know. The male fertility, I don't remember exactly. The female fertility spell is a lot more expensive because of the ingredients. There are very particular ingredients you use, and they're not cheap. The male fertility spell, I still got to get the herbs from it. That's not as expensive because it's pretty common herbs. If I remember, they're somewhere around the $25 to $35 range. I'm not positive. I know it's not more than that. And most of my male fertility herbs, they ask me on the down low because they have to put stuff on their pecker. And they don't want to discuss that out loud. And I don't blame them. Ask about hair. Talk about witchcraft. My question was eaten. I just had my fibroid and uterus removed. Okay. Copper toxicity. I didn't even know anybody could have a toxic reaction to copper. What in the fuck is that? Really? Really? Bye, Amber. What you just had them removed, and you said, what would they be good for? Like, you have the fibroid in the uterus, or you have the fibroid? Like, what do you have that you're asking about? Hey, buddy. Did you like all your toys? Yeah. Yeah. I gotta put down paper before we do anything with the painting, okay? Yes. A good robot. I love you too. Spotting the last of that blood. Yes. Get it. Okay, let me change it this way. If you do curses, then yes, save that blood. And you can save it on whatever it's in. Like the pad or the gauze. You can use it in there. It doesn't matter. You can still use it for specifically, or you can sell it. For uses, for hexes against someone. You don't want them to have a baby, or you want them to miscarry. Really, Kai? Hey, buddy. I've just never heard of anybody having copper toxicity. Like, hi. That's why they use the copper IUD. That's weird that your body would have a reaction to copper. If it came out of your uterus, then it's still like floating within the abdominal cavity. So I find that, yeah, I don't know of anything for that because I've never heard it ever. I don't even know what you could. Have you Googled it in a medical sense? Like, how to treat copper toxicity or how to treat copper poisoning or something like that? Maybe there's something about it. Really? It's common with people that drink well water. That's all I've ever drank. I've never heard of it. Now I got to go find out about it because I've never heard of it. Yes, environmental. Shut the front door, you guys. I have to go find out about it now. I can't. I need to know. Hair test. I refuse to do it. I need to find out more about this copper toxicity stuff. I don't know about it. That's just not acceptable. I'm writing myself a note. Copper toxicity. I mean, I've heard of, iron and lead and pewter. I've heard of other toxicities, but I've never heard of copper toxicities because it's one of the best IUDs you can get. Fucking jam a copper pin up there. Kidding. But I don't. Could you not take down the camera, bro? All right, after the cigarette, I'm going to go because it's been like 3 hours. But that's what I'm saying, though. Copper isn't listed as in the heavy metal danger zone. You know what I mean? How can I do a fertility spell? I have PCOS. I think you would want to do... I think for that, with PCOS, before you do a kind of fertility spell, because even if you did a fertility spell and it worked while you had PCOS, the PCOS itself can just cause you to miscarry the baby. So I would look for different herbal treatments of PCOS to try to get that as managed as possible before I did any kind of fertility spell. Otherwise, if the fertility spell works, that's not a guarantee that the pregnancy will hold. Shut the front door, Kai. I'm gonna have to find out all about this because I don't like that I don't know about it and I was clueless about it. I don't like that at all. I guess that's why I have so much knowledge. I don't like that I don't know. And I'm sitting here like, what? I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to read up on it, find all about it. I need to know everything now. So we got into the end of my cigarette, and then we'll be done. It takes YouTube a long time to load up, fucking 3.5 hours, so y'all be patient. It's gonna take it a while. Hold on, I gotta reboot you. You're doing that. Hold on. You're just gonna go down for a second. Better? Yes, 3 hours and 23 minutes. I tried to do it, but if I'm not in the right mood, I don't need to be on live. Because I can send so much negativity through the screen, it's not even funny. So I have to be sure that I'm in the right mood, state of mind. You said to look up for PCOS. Oh, the one girl suffers from PCOS. And I was telling her to look up for herbal treatments to help manage and resolve as much as the PCOS as possible before doing anything with fertility. Yeah, Geek Alchemy, what's your TikTok name? Oh man. Awakened for you. Okay, I'll follow you back. Awakened for you. Geek Alchemy. I know if we're mutuals, I'm sorry. I have so many mutuals that I wish I could know you all by name. I can't. But that's why you see me like or answer as many comments as humanly possible. Because I can't, you know what I mean? Like I see other big creators and they don't comment or like a single comment on this stuff. And I hate that. I hate that. That's one thing I didn't like too much when I was before I left the 430K account, was that I couldn't get to everybody. Megan, I'm literally leaving right now. I've been on here for 3.5 hours. But I try to at least like every comment. Because, like, I actually know that I wouldn't be this far in the craft with start my own business and all that without the witch feet. Like, I truly get that. And so that's why please, I lost it and I've been looking. What'd you lose, Bella? I'm fixing to go, so talk fast. Yes, I have looked up the Ogum, and it's what I like is the similarities. My TikTok username, it's official_witch_foot. It's neat. On how to read candle dripping. I have a post on that. Yeah, I don't like not being able to. At least I'm able to like the comment to go, I see you. The link's in my bio on TikTok. You know what I mean? At least when I like the comment, I can go, I see you. You know? All right, I'm gonna go, guys. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Me and Dexter says bye. Yeah. We're gonna paint today, and we'll upload that on RoboFoot. And it takes a while for this to upload. So if you want any of the recipes for the stuff that I made, you gotta wait a minute, okay? And I'm gonna leave the poor puppy incident in there because I'm curious to see how many haters, if they find it, I want to see if they chop it and post it. All right. I love you guys. Thank you. Oh, shit. All right. Thank you. Almost knocked everything over. Bye.